got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Game 1 here in the month of May between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball on the show. Next. Tyler Anderson is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Ozzy Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Behind 0-2 now. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Lou Brock. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Michael Lee.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the left fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Stepping in now, Mcguire. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
First offering on its way. high in the air out to center field. Kiner is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm going to be watching to see if Nolan Aronado can turn it around. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Seth Hargrove is on the mound for the Cardinals. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
And stepping in, Hannes Wagner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Pirates, the shortstop,
And the pitch.
Wagner.
Cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well. Winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting second.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Zero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Adam Frazier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The 1-2 goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jason Bain.
Now to the plate, here is Jason Bain. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's the pitch.
Ball, count.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Bader finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting it, the center fielder.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Nope.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, Seth Hargrove. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fouled off. Bader leads off first with 1 away.
Nope.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next, Ozzy Smith. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Runners are at first and second with one away. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now the 2-1 pitch. First and second now, one man out. Hit well towards the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. The throw home, and he's going to beat the throw to Kendall, safe at home plate. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
In now, Lou Brock. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in a count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate now, Michael Lee, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trevor Cahill enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Cahill.
To the plate now, Mcguire, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Here's Nolan Aronado, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And wow, they do get the third out after all. That's a heads-up play. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates nothing. So now to the plate, Ralph Kiner. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. On the year, Kiner is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263. 5 homers, and he's driven in 24. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Pop Stargell.
Count is 2-1.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
Next up, Roberto Clemente took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0 delivery. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up is Yadier Molina, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Clemente is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Harrison Bader will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Edman, base runner at first with 1 out. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Seth Hargrove is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Down at 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
Full count.
Swing, strike 2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
A runner on first with 2 away. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front, 6-0. Now it'll be Jason Kendall, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. Low for ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 delivery. Hey! Kendall, a California-born ball player. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues, but to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Stepping up now, Bill Mazeroski, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. The count is 2-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 2 the count. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Smith on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Trevor Cahill.
Next up, Trevor Cahill. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Ozzy Smith. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count's 1-1.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The left fielder, number 20, Lou Brock.
Next to hit is Lou Brock, He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Michael Lee. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Nope,
sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high pop-up. Frazier is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They lead it 6-0. Wagner back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the pitch.
1-0.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 2-2 one more time.
Full count.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Frazier.
And And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
Wagner aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Bain.
So next to bat will be Jason Bain. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner goes for second. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Ralph Kiner struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing, and how about this? A 3rd straight fly ball out to center. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark Mcguire. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. And that'll bring in Nolan Aronado.
Ball 1,
as he'll
no
look
play.
at a fastball too high for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
A runner at first with no outs here. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Now the 2-1. Popped up. Stargell into foul territory, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 one more time. Popped up. Stargell is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Next to hit, Yadier Molina. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here it comes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Knuckle curve stays high. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 now. Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Runners on the move for second. To short. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's
too low. 1-0.
Yeah.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
The first baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Willie Stargell.
First pitch of the AB now. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Aronado has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. So one down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up Roberto Clemente. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They still find themselves down 6-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is taken high above the zone.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Hey. That one's in there. 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Up next to the Cardinals.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Seth Hargrove, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Bader gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hey! Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fly ball right down the line and left. Bain will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
Next up is Ozzy Smith. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Lou Brock is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Runner back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Kendall with the sign. Now the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. Cards leave 1. They lead it 6-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
The third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Skied into straightaway right. Lee is there, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 35, Trevor.
Dave Parker will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away.
Number 39, Dave Parker.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now the 1-0.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Parker in front, 3-1 to the Cobra.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. High and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hannes Wagner.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Hannes Wagner. First pitch on its way. And the Pirates are in the hit column.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So here's Adam Frazier. Yanked hard but foul to the right. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Arenado's got it. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Next to bat will be Jason Bain, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Chris Stratton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Chris Stratton.
stepping in for the Cardinals, Michael Lee. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here.
Lee.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mark Mcguire.
So next to hit is Mark Mcguire, singled in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Stargell waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Aronado.
Next to stand in is Nolan Aronado. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
The 1-0.
Ball up there.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Yadier Molina would be next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw, got him. What a play as the side is retired. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in will be Ralph Kiner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The center fielder, Ralph Kiner.
First offering.
we're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
One away here for the Bucks in their half of the 7th, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. First pitch of the AB on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Number 21.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Roberto Clemente, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Pitch popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
To the plate now, Jason Kendall. Also weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 balls.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski.
No, that's
and he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen, where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
Ball, that's too high.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Brian Reynolds will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? Pirates leave them loaded. They still find themselves down 6-0. David Bednar enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 51, David Bednar.
All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, Yadier Molina.
From the stretch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Bednar, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 home. is looked at for ball number 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiner is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter number 19.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Stepping in once again is Tommy Edman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-1. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Seth Hargrove. This will take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. The 1-0 home, and he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Kendall is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 6-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hannes Wagner. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Now to bat, Adam Frazier. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Here's the 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now into the box, Jason Bain, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Wagner at second. Frazier at first with no outs. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch.
I got 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Daniel Ponce de Leon is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Next to dig in, Ralph Kiner. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch on its way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 2-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
A bullet to first base.
The first baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
Next, here is Willie Stargell. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey! So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. The 1-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third.
The right fielder, number 21.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
At the plate now, Roberto Clemente. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall. Swinging a looper to left. Smith is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Clay Holmes will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jacob Stallings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The shortstop, Ozzy Smith.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 2-1. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Again, another foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Next, it'll be Lou Brock. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Into the windup and the pitch.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Too high, ball 3.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Kiner's there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
At the plate now is Michael Lee. He's 2 for 4 in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with a sinker. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Stallings recovers, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Pirates 1. Jordan Hicks, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Bill Mazeroski. First delivery to him.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider that gets him to chase for a strike.
2 strikes.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Catcher, Jacob.
And now here is Jacob Stallings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Up next for the Pirates, the shortstop, Honus Wagner.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Honus Wagner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Mazeroski, the runner at second with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. comes set. Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1. That's ball 3. Hey, shoot. Ball down. 3-2.
Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So stepping in is Adam Frazier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he fouls this one off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Molina is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Seth Hargrove earned his 5th win of the year. Tyler Anderson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.